Greetings, I have Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game
together.
Actually, let's make some money together. So we have discovered that we're about to do some things that are going to need some money.
So we just ground for over an hour.
And we still only have 480,000 yen. And we started using the Thief's Glove, which has been very, very useful, but not enough. So we came back up into, where do we go?
We came back up to Ryoshima Coast. So
Right.
you all remember we were so excited about the tiny cow?
The tiny cow? Yes.
Yes. So that's where you're going to go. So remember how we faced the bandit spider? You actually come back here, and now what you're engaged in is something called the Demon Gate Trials. Oh, don't forget also you have Isun. So
I know.
yeah.
I will steal some things here and there.
So what we're trying to do, though, is that you can earn a crap ton of money and items. See, for this, Isun gets very useful in this regard of going, yes, pick the stuff up. So we are hoping that we will be able to earn enough money and whatever else we need in order to pass everything.
In order to buy all the stuff, we're going to need to stuff. Now, Isun, unfortunately, can steal anything. So he can steal, like, animal food, he can steal holy bonuses, he can steal health, he can steal anything.
Yes.
And so there's no guarantee he's going to steal something you'll want him to steal.
Yeah.
But he does have a chance of doing it. I cannot see with this many monsters, you bitches.
That's probably part of the point, to be honest.
Because I can't steal from all of them. Yay. See, and then he will get things like incense burners, which are worth like 2,000 points, which is really nice.
Points? Money.
That's
yen.
money. The money is points.
Money is points. It earns towards it. Honestly, if you look at it that way, yes.
It's
all
earning
money
towards
is goal-oriented.
Yay, goal-oriented money.
Yep. So there are 10 of these demon gates in regards to the demon gate trials. You are allowed to rest in between them, which is why actually in between we went to the demon fang cellar. We bought a wooden mat. So the wooden mat, as long as you offer up, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I don't think it'll be too bad because you earn a ton of money from this. You are supposed to be able to offer up something, and then basically you earn all your health back. So I'm assuming
I can't choose any of you. Oh my god.
They all died.
That was what it was. All right, so everyone was
all
dead.
death.
It's all death.
Yes.
All right, and my time, even with all the stopping to grab items, was not too shabby.
Yes.
So yeah, if I wanted to rest, but I haven't even lost 1 health, so I'm just going to keep going back.
Yes. And there are 3 types of these trials. There's the one in normal Ryoshima Coast. There is one in North Ryoshima Coast, and there is one in Kamui. So, and each of them, they only open up after you do a certain number of things. Or basically you hit story beats. So all of them have their own little requirements. They aren't all the same, but they do have requirements behind them, so keep them in mind. So you can do this one much earlier. The requirements for the Ryoshima Coast one, based off the information that I have, is that you need to have gone through all of basically the forced fights in the Ryoshima Coast area to be introduced to all of the enemies. And then this area will open up where the bandit spider is, where you can then actually get the demon gate to pop after you jump back down.
You can cause the demon gate to populate.
Yes, you need the trials to appear. So this, I'm really hoping this works out really well. We need a ridiculous amount of money. I know eventually we're gonna need.
It's at least 500,000 just to start, and then for the stuff we're supposed to be buying.
One of them we need close to 400,000. Let's see. And the other one, we need another 200,000 on top of that. So we're gonna need 600 to 700,000 yen just to do what we want, and
to buy a new weapon.
Yes.
Yay!
Hey.
All right, I have stunned you.
So I have definitely spoiled a couple things for my friend, but I was like, we're gonna have to do grinding.
We're gonna be
this is just gonna end up happening.
Stuck.
Yes.
Come on.
If we want some techniques that are coming up and also this, we were just like, we could just do this. And I was like, we could do this on screen. That would be great. Because also, again, though, just grinding around and around and around the area was getting sort of, I guess,
sad?
Boring. Yeah, and frustrating.
It was getting very sad.
Holy bonus. I honestly love the fact that now as an adult, I'm like, you can just run it all together, and it really is a holy bonus.
And
a holy
bonus.
Holy bono.
Yeah, holy bono. Holy bono. Honey. Yeah. A holy bono. Holy bonus.
What's your honey like?
The honey.
The honiest. Who are you? I'm super honey.
It's so good. Anyway, so I have a reasonable amount of practice fighting at this point. My friend was like, do you want to prepare for this? And I was like, I think I can just plow through these and I'm okay.
Yeah.
So generally I've gotten, even without really fighting off screen very much, because I've ground off screen like once, I
Right.
guess now. There's been an experience of being able to go, okay, I feel fairly confident with my fighting these days, which is nice.
Yes. And we also definitely were like, you know what, we need to do some recording today. So it was like, you know, we could do this and record.
And that
It would be great.
kind of what I was thinking. We could just sort of do this like battle rush and share it with you guys and be like, hello! So that was nice.
Yes.
On the other hand, it's also like,
Yeah, I don't know that high enough.
are you sure?
You got them anyway. Good job.
Alright, there's so much I cannot see here. Come on, get him with my rosaries, whack that
Yes.
fish. Smack the fish!
Actually, I love the fact that I was playing this with my friend. My friend was like, don't the beads look a little bit like they're demon fangs? And I was like, actually, you're really right. Like completely right in that area. Now, they're not obviously exactly demon fangs, but I really like the purple color scheme. It's really pretty.
Yeah, the purple and blue. So I was just
Yeah.
noticing that about this particular rosary, that it really did look like they were like essentially transformed or processed demon fangs.
Right.
And I was entertained by that, so that was kind of cool.
Which also makes them really neat in that way. We also, though, are very excited to eventually go back in the village, and I cannot believe that I've never heard this from anyone else that I recall. Like, I remember, like, watching Chugga Conroy's walkthrough of this game. I also played this game before he ever did a walkthrough when I was a child, but nobody ever talks about the fact that, guess what, you guys, you really can take your bloom technique, and you can go up to random people, and not everybody will react. But for the most part, vast majority of the NPCs, all of them will. And we've also seen a very brief glimpse of it in the Oina village with Wetcure, where you can turn people back into their animal forms. But also, when you're running around the world itself, guess what?
You can do it to other people.
You do it
and
to other people.
They
They
don't.
will pet you. They
Yeah.
will love you. And it's like suddenly Amaterasu's entire point for going on this journey is made clear, and I am delighted.
Which
by
is to
it.
get petted by everyone with the bloom technique.
Yes.
I just inspire you to pet
Like
me
life
is what I
goals.
do. Anyway, so it was very cute. We actually went and tested it on a couple of people on the way over to here.
Whoop.
And it is like super, super cute. This experience of they'll just get inspired and lovey and just be like, I will pet you. And it's really
It's
adorable.
really sweet. Like, and it's also one of those of going like, ah, yes, Amaterasu needs hands, but I'm also like, that's really like genuinely nice, I think.
Yeah,
Also, I'm
so
like, dang.
we're excited to now then start using that on everyone, and I want to like see if it's something that will be effective like on Sakuya or on like the dude with the mask that does the battles with us.
Right.
Like I am curious, or like some of the characters. I'm sad though. I'm like we've already lost some people. Some of them have died, which means they cannot pet us, which makes me sad.
It is a disappointment.
Because like they could have been petting us, and it would have been good.
It would have been
Die
excellent.
faster. This would be really nice.
So I think this is gate number 4. If I
I
remember correctly.
think so. I'm just kind of running through them. So it is pretty good.
Honestly,
Okay.
I appreciate that we have these Demon Gate trials. It's one of the things that I think I remember when I initially played this game. I never beat these Demon Gate trials, if I remember correctly.
Well, without like following every bit of the guide carefully, you really don't run into this when you first fight, the bandit spider, because it doesn't just spawn immediately after.
Yes.
So.
Well,
I
there's
don't-
also that thing too that I think as a kid I just wasn't super motivated, like to get everything
To
in here.
do
I didn't really
absolutely
care.
everything, yeah.
Like the only game that I've truly 100%ed was actually the original Kingdom Hearts, and I'm super invested in that game. Like I think I've told the story before that when I was a child, before I ever got the game, I remember when they were doing advertisements for the game itself, and I was so in love with the music and the entire setup that I took a VHS tape back when they were way more popular.
And recorded the commercial for
I
it.
did, and I would watch it, and it pretty much always played every single time in the morning around 6 a.m. It had apparently like a slot that it filled into, which was super weird that I figured that out.
For a little while.
For a while, and also it was around the same time too where I was also really obsessed with Madonna's Die Another Day song. Do you remember that one?
I do not.
But there was a music video where it was her facing off against herself. It was so the Die Another Day song was done for I think, was it James Bond?
I think it was a James Bond.
It was a
movie.
James
That sounds
Bond
familiar.
movie. And it was her in a fencing uniform facing herself in a fencing uniform, black versus white, you know, and it was very ridiculous. And I just remember really being obsessed with it. But so it was around that time period. Either that or I'm mixing them together and I don't care because they were really, yeah.
See, and I remember tracking things on time slots, not on TV, but more like on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a song that I liked that was really like not as popular would come on,
Right.
and there was an experience of going, what time of day are they likely to play this? And there was like a couple of times where it was like there was a song that was only like on at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
There we go.
It was like something is blocking me. And I am tired of it. All right, let's see if I can actually get all three of these guys, because I'm having a hard time keeping track of all the separate different people in reference to using Isun on them, because there's so many different people.
Yes.
And going, I don't know if I'm definitely not getting everybody, but
Yes.
also it's frustrating that sometimes he just gets food or jars of ink or even health, so it's not like it's 100% effective in any way. Come on, this will work on getting rid of your sword. Thank you. And now I will hurt people. Your sword is still not gone. Oh my god. Like, it keeps hitting him. He keeps pulling out another sword.
A sword!
At this point, I'm like, you have like 6 swords that you have used, and this is fine. You will... Really?
Oof.
Oh, I actually had you blow up on me. I've had that for a while.
Well,
Still haven't even lost 1 health, so we're in pretty good shape.
I mean, you have. You've got 1 health and a half that's gone.
Oh,
which is
right.
totally fine.
Okay, I haven't
But, like,
lost
overall.
a second health, yes.
Yes.
Alright, come on, and... Really?
Oh, there you go.
Nope.
I think you've
Oh
already
my
got
god.
There we go. Alright, there we are.
Alright.
We got it.
Alright.
We got it. Got it.
Come on. I can't do it, it's fine.
It's fine.
whatever.
Slap,
It's
slap.
whatever. Come on,
Come
go
on,
away.
Slappy.
Out of the sky, my dude. And then smack you. Alright, we will fight faster on you. Die, fish, die, fish, die, fish, die, fish, die, fish.
Whoa!
I could have done something different with that, but I was like, the beats had been working, and it was kind of like, it just wouldn't prioritize the fish over the crane this time.
Yeah.
Which was kind of irritating
That's
for
one
me.
of those things too, where the game's like, I will help you. You're like, you're not helping. Wrong help.
Wrong
help.
Because what I want is something else, but we'll just do this time, because that'll work.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey,
And then
got it.
you're gonna try and blow me up, but instead,
I will blow you up.
Yay! And we're gonna have steel fist sake, but I didn't know that you could get food from these guys, like animal food, by using the Thief's Glove. And so that would have been cool to know, because then I wouldn't have been buying animal food much of this game.
Well, and there's also a thing that I think is really interesting, and I was going to express is going, we have learned basically what you can earn out of this is also Isun does damage. The thing is that he only does a little bit of damage, but he levels up a little bit over time as you continue to use him. So it's one of those where we probably should have been using him from the very beginning, but to me I'm also like, this stuff takes so long. I don't know, like, even if I was a kid, even as an adult, it's like, I'm not sure it's even worth it because the fights take so long already, and just trying to peck away with Isun, trying to get him to level up, doesn't really seem to be worth it. Like, yes, I appreciate that he steals stuff, but he doesn't steal anything better as time goes on. He just does
the
more
same
damage.
stuff.
That's all. So I don't know if I could recommend going, oh, yes, you should have used him immediately to begin with, other than basically if you wanted to collect more items, that would be a good priority. But if you were also looking to have a good score and get done in terms of time,
It is longer to use Isun.
it does. And also going through this every single time where it has to constantly keep telling you what items you got rather than, you know...
Yeah, that's
just-
sort of the thing of going, like, it just keeps telling you, you got this thing, you got that thing, you've
Uh-huh.
done this.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, like, it's bad, it's just a different... I guess it's just different priorities. There's bits about this game where it gets frustrating enough already with the fact that due to the way that the brushstrokes themselves work, like, I've been really frustrated, and I get it's a programming thing. This was not easy as far as I could tell necessarily to program. Also, again, as we all know, I'm going to tell the story again, is that Clover Studios was going out of business. So this was them doing their last game, hoping it would save them, and it didn't happen.
It did not.
This basically became, as far as I know, was more basically like a cult hit. So it was one of those, it didn't release super well, not everybody was super excited about it. It obviously didn't dig Clover Studios out of its hole, and they're gone now. But then afterwards, a bunch of people came out going, "Oh my god, this game!" And a lot of it was because the game itself looks really nice, which is not the same as going the game performs necessarily very well.
And the thing is it picked up, and the thing is the way businesses budget for these kinds of things, there really is an experience of you pay in, and then you need a return immediately to start another project to then, keep yourself going.
Yes.
And that's just kind of how the financial model works. And so there's this experience of like, if you're in a space where your thing doesn't perform immediately, it doesn't matter if it becomes a cult hit later, it's not going to save you.
Yeah, and that's just the end of basically the studio, where it goes, "Oh, it was so good, and why haven't they put out anything more?" It's like because they needed to make that money back immediately. It's an investment kind of process, and you need a very quick return, especially in regards to the way that we work with capitalism.
I was gonna say, basically, unless you have a lot of liquid funds that you're gonna be dealing with, you need a really fast return.
Yeah. And that's one of those things that's also really funny, where people are like, "Oh no, we need to, save this company or whatever else, or these people need to get paid." And it's like, no. Everybody already got paid. That was in the budget of this game.
Yeah.
That's already done. What they're trying to earn back now is all that money that they spent on it and more, so they can get into other projects.
Because you can't start a new project and actually pay people if you don't, get new funds.
Yeah, so that's like the thing with movies, where people are like, "Oh no, it's so bad, these people never got paid." It's like, no. That was literally a part of the budget of the film to begin with. Those people have all already been paid.
If the studio's doing a good job like it's supposed to, because they shouldn't have. Most people will not take a job that's not going to pay them until they get returns. And there's actually been a few notable cases where people have been like, "Yeah, no, I'll basically invest in your project with my time."
Right.
So that,
Is anybody?
I can't find
I think they're all
anyone.
dying.
Oh
That's
god, they're
why.
all dead. That's
Oh
amazing.
wow, friend, you really got hammered that last round.
I did. That one hurt me pretty bad. Okay, so how do I use the mat?
You don't have to use the map. You can also just put bones on yourself.
Oh, let me just use some bones.
Because you've never used any, so just
I used the one time. So I've got 25 of these. Let's just eat some of those.
Sure. And then 3 more.
That's it.
Ta-da!
Done. Yay. Amaterasu. Nom 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 nom.
Holy bonus!
Because it says that that's like Ami's favorite treat.
Oh, fire.
So.
Remember they have the fires over in the corner?
I know, but I'm trying to use it soon. That was really effective. Come on.
What?
Come on. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Nope,
Maybe?
didn't work. It's fine. Alright, well, let's just do this instead. It's fine.
Burn them!
Burn the wheels. Burn the wheels. And slow down the wheels.
Slow down
and then
the
burn the wheels.
Yeah,
and then hit more wheels.
You want to blow up the wheels also, maybe?
I might blow up the wheels. That could work. That could be a thing. Like blasting some wheels could be a thing. And hitting a lot of them at once is a good thing.
That's what's
All
honestly
of them
really
are like,
useful about the
woo!
rosary, in my opinion, is that, they can hit basically multiple targets at once compared to...
Basically,
Yeah.
completely, actually, not even basically.
That is what they do. But I think the reason I said that is because I think it occurred to me mid-sentence that also the glaive can do that. You just have to be closer, and there have to be all of them close together. Mm-hmm. But while they can do that still, there's the fact that what I really like is that, you can just throw out your rosary and it will reach across and hit everything in the path rather than everybody needing to be super bunched up.
I've had a lot of frustration with how close everything needs to be to use the glaive, to be honest. It's been sort of frustrating.
Yes.
As far as just being everyone has to be really nearby. Could you just slow down a little? That would be really good.
Set people on fire.
Not gonna worry about it. Just gonna blow people up. It's fine. Yay! And stun the heck out of them.
More blow up.
I wonder if I could
can
just
draw
if
three
this would work, because I don't know if it would. You know what? Let's just do this. Whee! Yay! All right, come on, get out of the way of the fire wheel who's gonna land on your head. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you blow things up. So many blow up. You have the ability to do 3.
So trying to do a level of trying to use Isun during a huge combination of battle stuff going on is a lot harder. Because it's you have to stop and specifically go for it and just be I don't even know.
Yeah, as I was saying.
It's a lot more to focus on.
Yes. However, again, it's really nice because you can collect more items and that's very useful.
And you don't have to. One of the things for me was like, if I'd have known I could have been getting items from battles, I would have been way less conservative about using items as well. And my temptation, like, to now like use vengeance slips and things, and my comfort with using bones is a lot higher. Hey, my time was still good.
Yay! Good job.
And
hey.
I only got like halfway wrecked there. All right, so we'll just do a couple more bones, because again, like, I'm getting
Tools.
a bunch of bones, so it's kind of nice to not like worry about them so much. And we'll just leave that. Yay!
Yay!
All right, so how many? Are there 10 of these demon gates? You
10
said?
demon gates.
All right, so
I do
we're
not
like,
know which one you're on.
I'm sorry, I think we're on at least 7. So let's try that. That's got to get rid of a few of your skulls, I hope. That is a lot of skulls, my bro. So we're just gonna like steal from you, and then.
Oh, see, meat bag. So that's the thing. Sometimes it doesn't tell you, so that's why it also got really confusing. We were like, what happened with Isun? What did he even do? And it's like, oh, well, Isun.
If you steal health, or you steal ink, or you steal a meat bag, it just appears quietly on the side, like a food bag.
Right.
Meat bag. Ha 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 ha.
We've mostly gotten meat, I think, is why we've been going, the meat bag.
Yeah, because we've gotten like meat and seeds. I haven't seen a fish yet, but that could be just specific to certain areas or certain monsters. I don't know.
Yeah. Which
Right,
would
where's
make
the next
sense.
round
Sounds,
of demons?
sounds about right. Oh, no,
there
we're
it
over
is.
600
There. Okay. Because like I was like, there's no more demons appearing. No.
None demon left beef.
None demon.
Alright.
No.
You already got it.
No.
I know.
Keep stopping. There.
Well,
Maybe.
that's-
Nope. It didn't. Yes, it did. Yay.
He has to now run in the circle, though. The gauntlet you just made for him.
I know, which is stupid to me, but it's fine.
No, it's perfectly rational to me. You told him where to go.
I
Isun's
did.
going that way.
I think
Fine, I'll follow your rules. Yeesh.
I think it is funny and charming that Isun levels up because he is a tiny warrior.
Which honestly is also really entertaining. It's also like his dank slicer is getting more powerful.
Hello, a lot of demon fangs.
Remember those guys give you 3?
Yes, but I didn't pee on them or anything.
Yeah, you haven't been peeing or anything because you have to now decide between
pee and steal and attack.
There's so many options.
Just there we go. Pee faster.
Yay! Dragonfly bee.
But it does, as long as you're able to keep up sort of your speed, it doesn't greatly. It like just adds more money to be able to use Isun.
Yes.
Like now, if using Isun makes you go really slow, then you're going to be losing enough money with the fight that it won't matter to steal items.
Yes.
But generally, I found that it was pretty a pretty balanced experience now that I have a higher level weapon. So that was pretty good for me.
Honestly, going back to the lower leveled basically areas with much higher end weapons, not only is it an extremely cathartic experience as I remember as a child, but it's
feels
also
nice.
like you can just rip through enemies super fast, even if they don't give you a ton of money. That's actually why. So also, if you guys don't know, you can go to Taka Pass, and there is a merchant there who will basically buy fish from you at a higher rate than any other merchant in the entire game, as far as we understand.
Yeah, from what
but
we've
the one
heard.
thing that you got to keep in mind is that you have to be willing to put in that amount of time. Like, it's a time investment thing. So we're like, we could go fishing, but fishing takes a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in my opinion, I don't think they're really nearly as fast as like playing other parts of the game.
And battling.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
I don't.
that was
know.
it. That was it.
Was that it?
That was it.
Yes. Perfect.
Yay! Is this a stray bead?
Yes.
It is.
Perfect.
It's a stray bead.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I have forgotten the entire game to check how many stray beads I have.
I do
So
not.
where would it be?
First of all, heal yourself.
Well, I know, but
I was like, since you're right there, just heal yourself. You're fine. 2, 3.
Done.
Okay, then
Good
one
enough.
short. Okay.
All right, so-
and then I think it's gonna be under self. Yeah, it's not gonna be under items.
so like here.
Maybe? No.
No.
No brush techniques. No recorded.
I feel
information.
like it's gonna be in here. I just don't know where, because like your demon fangs are right there.
I have no clue, but we are out of time. Anyway,
All right.
friends.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us for I guess what was a battle rush.
Yes.
And that was kind of cool because I haven't just spent much time in this game just fighting, so that was kind of fun for me. And it was nice to like actually have like a little bit of support to just get the money without having to chase monsters everywhere. And hopefully that was fun for you guys too, and also all of us learning how to use Isun properly. Ha ha ha. But see, here is the cows. It is down this hole. That is where it is. And in the meantime...
Yes, awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys, then, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also please feel free to share our videos. If you're having a good time with us, it helps us save us from the algorithm and also brings us to more people. If you would like to support us more directly, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. Got some links in the description down below. And other than that, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And
it was great playing with you. Bye!